Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, I thought about the opposition here, Jim. They are a team that is stuttering badly.
Yeah, I totally agree, Peter, and it was very much the topic in the pre-match press conference, and the manager was right to defend his players, and that relationship now is key in sorting out their results. Any criticism has to be balanced with some constructive advice and a certain amount of praise. Recovery, though, may be a long process.
And already we're underway here. Hoists it forward. Barcelona were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Pumps it into the towering header! There it is!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
And he is now just one behind the competition's top scorer. Barcelona have an early lead. Good start. And it's played forward. Messi. Barcelona making the ideal start. It is some... Has a goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
And that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Taps it out. That's offside. Yes, it is. Just brushed off the ball there. Into the channel. Going through.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
And here's Messi. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. He's certainly, look, he's trying to... It's hit the crossbar! He could be in here. Hits one! Salgado gets into a dangerous position. Gets it, and now what? Goes for goal! And that would have been some goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Messi! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Swept in. Barcelona given another corner. And the defence can get it clear. And they've been caught out here. And he's cut it out. It's being played forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He's got options out wide. And it's Messi. Goalkeeper's ball. What an adventurous run from a defender. And he's there to clear it. Messi. It's gone for a throw-in. It's a brilliant interception. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And the shot! And there's a long ball, and help's available out wide. Gets into some space. Big chance! Has a pop! Away from him, it's shot at goal! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to the lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
That's going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And the game has already resumed here. Messi. He's made sure that that won't get through. Soldado looks to get on the end of this. Look at the defender bombing forward. And he just whacks it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Forward it goes. Now it's Soldado. Barcelona coming off the back of a ruthless and comprehensive win. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Knocks it away. Barcelona get it back again. Chance! A chance to play it in. That looks a good ball. He's gone for it! Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well played, he saw that coming. Now it's Soldado. Steered in. And he just whacks it away. And it's played forward. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Messi, looking to break out here. Messi goes up and over, and he's onside. Shapes to shoot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Toljan. Time and again they are repelled. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Goes for goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Gets the better of his man. Has a pop! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Decent looking ball. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Messi. Gets away from his opponents. It's come through. Has a hit! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Played into space out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Well, the clearance is short. And the shot! Good strong hand by the keeper. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Drives it towards the front. Battles to win it back. Messi. And Messi! And that would have won it. It's a clearance, but not much of one. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stop.
Going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Plays it out to the wing. Could have here their final chance. Defending of the desperate variety. Soldado. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona emerge victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bilbao have been mighty impressive away from home, unbeaten in 5. Out to the left it goes, gets away from his opponent. Chance to shoot. Danger averted for now. Barcelona get it back again. That's a throw. That'll be a throw-in. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Very little to choose between them, but very early days. Referee's given a throw. Gets good distance on it. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Keeps everyone guessing. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Now can he finish? Has a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Drives it towards the front. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looks to dink one in. Just brushed off the ball there. Hoists it forward. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, they could break here. And it's played forward. Play for a throw. Plays it out to the wing. Defending of the desperate variety. He's got options out wide. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Breaks on here. A goal now would certainly liven things up. Looks to thread it through. Bilbao have a free kick. Gets it upfield. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Tried to play it through. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Gets the better of his man. Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tries to get it clear. Shapes to shoot! Shot a goal! Looking to break out here. Some good stubborn defending there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the game has already resumed. Has a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
gets it back. Bilbao settled for a point from that gripping game last time out. Surely! And the shot! It's there! The second half off to a spectacular start!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Barcelona take the lead.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Forward it goes. Hoists it high. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Keeper has beaten it away. And he's going long. And now they can launch a counter. He gets past his man. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Tries to get it forward quickly. Over to the left. That's a decent ball. And he's cut it out. It's being played forward. That's the throw.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Hoists it forward.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Not much. That's a foul. No two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. And he stayed down and he's in very obvious discomfort here. Had a shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Plays it out to the wing, and help's available out wide, going through. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. The only goal came in the early moments of the second period, and it's 1-0. The ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Bilbao are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
This is gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Cuts it out. Tries to locate someone up front. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He's in, and the finish! That looks a foul. Yeah, the referee's given it. It's hit the crossbar!
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
He's got away. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Barcelona probably could...
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Timely intervention. Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. He's one-on-one!
Oh, good claim by the keeper.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last three.
Testing times lie ahead, Peter. The problem is that it's hard to draw on any positive at the moment, even though they'll claim that they're not quite getting the breaks just now. Lady Luck has seemingly turned her back on them and shunned their calls for help. If they have more to them than we've been seeing, then it has to emerge here. They understand the consequences if that does not happen.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yeah, I'd have picked him. And the shots! And they've been caught out here. Knocks it away. It's on a plate. Going for goal! It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Barcelona were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And it's Messi. It's a brilliant interception. Away from immediate danger. Ball's gone out of play. Messi gets it, and now what? And the ball's come out! It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Mallorca were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
Goes for goal! And it's hoisted clear. And that's been levered clear. So it's going to be another corner. And he's there to clear it. A real chance to break. Messi. Just brushed off the ball there. Barcelona cannot keep hold of the ball. He's gone for it! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Gets up to head it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, and it's been like a breath of fresh air.
He's gone for it! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Out to the left it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hits one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Hoists it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Chooses to go back.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He could be in here. Has a goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. He's looked long this time. He's left his man. Tries a shot!
Well, that is rather wayward. Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Breaks on here. Finds himself eased off the ball. And now they can launch a counter. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team has broken through. But certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. The midway point of the game.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Barcelona boast a very impressive defensive record of late. Messi drives it forward. And the counter is on. Real chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Cleared away. Now it's Messi. And he's on his way! Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And it's Messi. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi. Gets into some space. Up to meet it! Yes, it's there! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And that is going to ensure his place amongst the leading goal scorers in this competition. Barcelona have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home was brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
And it's played forward.
Barcelona clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy, something they're obviously going to have to fix pretty quickly now. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that's a throw. It's being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Now surely! The referee's awarded a free kick. He's gone for the shot! Shooting chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Forward it goes. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Messi. It's got, and a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Tries to get it clear. Messi. He's got, has a pop! He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Barcelona grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Costa. Barcelona still 2-0 up and looking now to see it through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Mallorca going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. The final 5 minutes. A good challenge, stood up well against his man. He's in space and looking for options. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Defending of the desperate variety.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Back to the keeper and try something new. No way through there. And the referee brings it to a close. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the results followed inevitably. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona simply imposed their strength from
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. We've got underway here pretty promptly. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Fires it in low. Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
Now, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Barcelona go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Kiko Femenia. And that's a throw-in. Lo Celso. Out to the right. That'll be a throw. Massive leap! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Barcelona were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Gets away from his opponent. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Gets it back. Messi. It's a brilliant interception.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. Riquelme. That's not going to make it. And he has been fouled there. Barcelona have been defending beautifully lately. Played out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Coaxed through there. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And that's been levered clear. Here comes another cross. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Lo Celso. He's there to receive it. defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Eric Garcia finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Has a hit! That is some save from De Gea! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Turns and goes back. Oh, that's neat. And Messi! That's gone a long way up and away. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? And it's played forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Barcelona scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Here it is now, surely! Great challenge, time to perfection. Kiko Femenia. It's a throw. Nice touch. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hoists it high. Managed to get it away. Hit into the middle. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Hoists it forward. Ball's out on the left now. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. He's had a shot! And a follow-up! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Barcelona take... The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Barcelona 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So we're already into the... Chance! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Sevilla are really feeling the strain now. Impatience has taken charge.
Messi. Going through. Lovely bit of skill there. Chooses to... Has a hit! And he heaves it forward. Messi. Shoots! And he should have made it 4.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. This is promising. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And here's Messi. Now surely! He goes long. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he's obviously been identified as a menace, and they're dealing with him accordingly. I think we can expect more of the same.
Aimed in towards the centre. Defending of the desperate variety. Riquelme goes for goal! Oh, real danger here! Shot at goal! Caught offside that time. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Messi, who has made his impact already.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Celso. Messi drives it forward, and here's the chance to counter. Messi. Well weighted. Eric Garcia. He's made sure that that won't get through. Kiko Femenia. Just brushed off the ball there. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Goes long. And he's there to clear it. It's come loose. He's got through. And the shot! Really well taken goal. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
It's become a case of men against boys. Barcelona are once more the kings of the late goal. They do it so often. The final 5 minutes. Hoists it forward, and they win it back again. And now they can launch a counter. Kiko Femenia. And it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. What an adventurous run from a defender. That's great strength on the ball. And he's whipped it in low. Cleared without complication. Barcelona have a free kick. Oh, he's hit the bar! Lo Celso gets it away. Chance to shoot! And that may well be that. That is that. Barcelona enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect.